hi to the friends. Welcome back to the channel. So this morning I am giving a new drink to me a try. It's called Zevia. See what we think. It's not awful. I did just brush my teeth, so that's probably a very unfair first impression. But I just need something to drink on throughout the day. My water here ready to go, but sometimes you just need a little something extra. I need a little something extra. So on the agenda today, this is Saturday. I'm gonna twist you around. For the past probably month, this will be the 4th Sunday. We have been going to church and then going to Kayla and Luke's house for lunch. Just kind of a family day, and it's been so nice. I've been doing crock pot meals. The first Sunday we did, which I believe was Easter, and I think I showed that on one of my videos, we did smash burgers, were delicious. And then the next week we did Mississippi roast. Last week we did tacos, and this week, back by popular demand, we're doing another Mississippi roast. My parents will be in town. My son-in-law Luke's parents, Phil and Lana, I'm sure you've seen them on here before. They'll be with us, so we're so excited to have just extra company. Bailey's trying to look out the windshield, and I have the windshield cover, like heat reflector things on there. She's looking at me like, what are we doing? I wish you could see her. Let me turn you around. What's the problem? What's the problem? Do I have your window blocked off? Are you not happy with me? We're gonna do a video called A Day in Bailey's Life. Bailey, do you want to do a video about your life? How much fun you have? She's not amused. She's like, just move this so I can look out the window. Let's see if we can help a little bit. She's like, are you serious? That's all I get? We'll work on it. Hi, you say hi to the friends. Okay, so back to it. So today, I have a few things going. I'm preparing for tomorrow's lunch, tomorrow Sunday. And so yesterday I went to Sam's and I bought 2 big roasts, and then they had a roast that was just marked down. Best by date is tomorrow the 30th. 5 bundles of asparagus. And I'm also making, where I'm from, we have restaurants called Pasta House. They have the best salad you will ever eat. It is delicious. And you can buy their dressing. And so I have 1 bottle. So we're making a Pasta House salad. I'm not assembling. I am prepping everything. I have 2 iceberg heads of lettuce, 2 heads of iceberg lettuce. I have 4 heads of romaine lettuce. Probably go ahead and chop it up and put it in sink, get it really clean. And then I'm gonna let that dry on a clean towel, and I'm gonna bag that up. I'm gonna go get my onions sliced. I'm gonna get my roast in the crock pot. My picture's crooked. I don't know that that's 100% better, but it's better. Some better. Gonna get our salad prepped. Probably gonna go ahead and get the asparagus cleaned. That way tomorrow when we get there, the roast will be done. It will just be warming. We'll throw the salad together. While the asparagus are on the griddle, we will put the salad in the refrigerator, kind of soak in that dressing. And then we will have a delicious lunch that I cannot wait for. And we all get to eat together. So I'm excited for it. Okay, so I thought I had my camera going. I did not. But what we did is I have 10.73 pounds of roast. I had 1 jar of pepperoncinis, and I have another jar coming in my Walmart order I'm going to pick up here shortly. So I added the 1 jar that I had. I added probably about 3/4 a box of an organic chicken broth because I didn't have a beef broth. I added a good amount of garlic powder, onion powder. I added some of the homemade ranch seasoning we made together a couple of weeks ago. And then I added some additional dried minced onions and some fresh ground black pepper. So it is beautiful. And then tomorrow we have our main dish taken care of. Looking good. I'm excited for it to be done. Okay, next up is the lettuce. I've got my sink filling with water. I'm gonna put a little bit of distilled white vinegar in here. Actually, maybe I'm not, I can't find it. So I'm just gonna put it in this water and wash it really good. I'll take these first couple of layers off. My washer is going, so if you hear that commotion. So I was taught this trick many years ago, and I'm sure everybody's already heard of it, but if you have a head of iceberg lettuce, you hit the core on your cabinet and it pulls right out. I don't know any tricks for removing the core of romaine. So our roast is in the crock pot. Our lettuce is washed and drying. And now we're gonna move on to our onions for our pasta house salad. We got this big bag at Sam's yesterday. Let's get to slicing. Okay, fun fact, weird fact, I love slicing, dicing, all of that, vegetables. It's like therapeutic to me. As long as I have a good knife, I thoroughly enjoy it. So let's get on there. So I am starting to rinse my onions. Does anybody else do that? Am I just crazy? Like after you have peeled your onions, do you feel the need to rinse them off? I don't know. Call me crazy. I think it needs to be done. Anybody else? So right here, I realized that my glass bowl was not going to be big enough to contain all of these onions. So I had to switch it to a Ziploc bag, of which I really wasn't wanting to do, just because if you've ever stored onions in a Ziploc bag in your refrigerator, you know your refrigerator smells up really quickly, and I didn't want that. But what do you do? All right, guys, we are back. I've been to Walmart. I got my pickup. Lettuce has been sitting here drying, so I'm getting ready to chop this up, bag it up, and then I have my asparagus in the sink, just kind of rinsing off really good. And we're gonna get our Sunday lunch prep all wrapped up really quick. Here we go. All right, I'm just gonna give this lettuce, start giving it a rough chop and throwing it in the bag. So we are getting things done, moving right along. I'm gonna mix it up, try to be sure each bag has some romaine and each bag has some iceberg. Bag one down. Bag two. So this was probably the best asparagus I've ever made. And I kind of put an unusual ingredient in it, of which you will see here in another minute or two in this video. But they marinated in this the rest of this day and through the night. And I got more compliments on this asparagus than I've gotten ever. So I don't know if it was just this surprise ingredient that I put in. And it may be something you guys use all the time, but I have never. So anyway, delicious asparagus. It was so good. It was a really great dinner. Onion powder. I'm gonna use a little garlic salt, a little bit of dried minced onion, tiny bit of oregano. I've never done that before. It may not turn out. We'll see. Actually, I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil before I set these up. Bag one of asparagus. Bag two. In the fridge they go. Lettuce goes in. We did it. We're done with as much food prep for our Sunday lunch as we can do. Super proud of that. We got our roast in the crock pot. We got our 2 heads of iceberg lettuce, 6 heads of romaine lettuce, washed, dried, chopped, and bagged. We got our asparagus washed and chopped up and in its own little marinade. We have all of the additional items we're gonna need for tomorrow. They're already bagged up by the door, ready to go. So now we just wait. And tomorrow we will have a beautiful lunch together. Hopefully I'll remember to get a shot for you, but I love doing things ahead like this because it so takes the pressure off tomorrow morning when I get up. I don't have to worry. Everything's already done. I just have to bag up the items in the refrigerator, grab the bag by the door, and out we go. Everything is good. And in addition, we got our dishes washed as we went, so we don't have a big mess to clean up now. We got a lot done today. Super productive, super thankful. I'm really grateful that you're hanging out with me. I just wanted to take another moment and say thank you again for spending your time with me while we prepped for our family dinner. I completely forgot to get a picture of the finished product, but let me just say it was delicious. Here are a couple of family photos, and we couldn't forget Benny. We hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel, and we will see you again really soon.